Rings. Okay, going to the uh, messages and then go to the Q&A. So blessings, everyone. There we go. Greetings. This is Archangel Michael. Blessings to you. There is, yes, a separation of third dimension. The fourth dimension is becoming stronger with many of you. Connections more to the sun, also healing the moon. Energies that are connected, that's grounding many. So some of you might become more ungrounded for the next couple of months. This is kind of a slow summer for growth, well, at least on a eventful situation. But it is eventful as for individual growth, but as for events within life, it's going to be slow in some stages. Not everything's going to be made public, of course. You do see a lot more Atlantean knowledge coming through, also Lemurian, also other versions of Earth coming in, of just remembering of your past. Understand the universe unlocking its codes. Of course, there's several codes to unlock, but some people are going to feel more connected to the universe than ever have been before, even the cradle of its creation. Basically, you say this universe is birthed out of two other universes, just like how you would have children here. So, well, it's actually many ideas into one consciousness, you could say. Greetings. This is Shiva from your Indian mythology. Yes, the heart chakra, yes, is your connector. But it's also, yes, your eyes of within. Because the eyes are, yes, the window to the soul, but also the heart is the window to the soul also, to many other souls that you're connected to. Yes, of course, humans are known to block themselves. They don't always want to know about themselves. So it makes, yes, a life a mystery. You can add that to, or you can contribute that to much of your Anunnaki as, well, they wanted to know how it felt like not remembering anything. They they shut everything off. Not everything, but quite much connection to spirit, and of course other beings added to that. So now as you are reawakening, it's like you're coming out of a sleep. That's probably many of you feel that. It's like you're slowly waking up, but it's a slow awakening, and it's necessary because it can really take you out of this reality altogether. You can almost, well, because you connect to other lifetimes that have been buried within you, it's going to be hard to function in this one. So you are calibrating to the reality that you're in. So if you remember too much too quickly, you can really be out of place. Your insane asylums have much of that. Some of them, their insane asylums think they remember so much at once, where they're actually a lot of it's multidimensional thinking. Greetings to you. We are the felines from Andromeda. Yes, we have fought many of your wars. We are much of your people. We are, yes, much of your religions. We have been depicted as different beings in your past. Much of it is in Egypt. Of course, much has been hidden there. Even your creation of your pyramids is much of there's much Andromedan energies. At least the true pyramids before your current pyramids. There are actually many that are before what you have currently, and those are more of light being energies. But they did not last long. But that was their purpose. They weren't here to stay here forever. So you say your Atlanteans bargained for other beings, other pyramids to be brought to your world, which did cause a lockdown eventually on your planet. And you are here to unlock it. Of course, it did bring a lot of lessons within the soul and what lessons within the universe. You say the universe brought your pyramids here, you can say. It's like the universe needs to, or beings in your universe need to learn these lessons because no one's teaching them anything. So, well, we also here to answer your questions.
Oh, blessings. Greetings, Andromedan felines. Thank you for coming in. Up first this evening, we have Daria.
Yes, hello,
Great.
Andromedan felines. Greetings. So, any messages from you to me?
Well, there are feline worlds that you're connected to where you say cats were too loud, too obnoxious. I guess you told them to shut up or be quiet. Many of them just have a lot to say at once. So they got scattered across the universe. There are planets where there's just so much of them, like it's all feline beings and nothing else really. So you helped out with their just scattering them out basically. There's more to
Yeah.
it than that. Also, yes, connected to the dog and all that canine. Give them
So,
some of the
what you're
fight.
saying, they attract each other and they get to. Okay, so that's.
Yeah, they get stuck.
Yeah.
Just like humans. Humans do the same thing.
Hmm. Interesting. Well, um, any feline Andromeda message for my 3D forecast on Earth?
Well, yes, well, it's like you give a forecast to humans, or sometimes you might rate humans in your area. Give them some
Yeah,
a 4, give them a 6. You see some of that,
exactly. I
or
do
a
that a
3,
lot.
or a 2. Sometimes the 2s come to you. Hey, why'd you give me that rating?
And
But
if,
yes, your sun's energy does rehabilitate your vibration because where you're at, there is a lot of frequency. I do see a lot of reptilian energies that are there. That's one of the reasons of why you were there to begin with to heal that. There is a lot of Andromeda energies there that are still healing also.
that's nice. Yeah. So when I walk around and if somebody is 9.9, they're still not 10. Well, by the way, thank you and have a cool channeling with this
Yes.
group. Thank
Blessings.
you. Bye. Blessing.
Okay, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we have Logan.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
For my first question, I'd like to know a little bit about my lucid dream I had either Saturday or Sunday night. I was traveling through either a house in Greece or somewhere in Greece, and I went to open the door to step out, and as soon as I saw my hand, I guess, it triggered the lucid dream, and I wasn't expecting it, but I wanted to close my eyes, and as soon as I did, the whole dream ended, and it was like I was going through like gray doors, and I woke up. Can you give me any like suggestions on how to stay in the lucid dream
Well, yeah,
or
just
how to
keep
get
your
there?
eyes open. So you weren't sure if you wanted to keep your eyes open. So yeah, there's truths there that weren't sure you wanted to see or not, if you can handle it or not. So it shows that you're. I mean, this is going to happen quick. It will be times on this again, but I believe it's going to be a while before you have a connection like that again. Because I feel like some of your guides say is not ready yet.
All right.
That's why I shut your eyes. But you will reconnect to that again when the time. I believe it's too soon from what I can see. But you are testing the waters to see what you're capable of. So just that knowledge that you can receive, the world is really not ready for what you can bring in. So it's like you open up a door and then you closed it. So you might have peaks every once in a while. You might open it up again.
Yeah.
This is basically knowledge for the earth, basically.
All right. Just test the waters. And for my second question, I'd like to know if there are any general messages from any of my guides working close with me.
Well, you are releasing a lot of reptilian timelines, the mindset, bringing more galactic thought patterns, of understanding other worlds, other ships, allowing more of the astral knowledge to be remembered, especially with future generations that aren't here yet. So your astral is much of working with future generations that are preparing to incarnate here. There's certain ones, of course, it's not the whole generation, but there are certain ones that you're assisting. So you're just battling it out here to get more of an idea who you are, what you want to do. And you're basically like a galactic astronaut here. But you're just basically your starseed friends that you don't know yet in this route. Yes, you're assisting their awakening, of course. And many are actually here, but you have not run into them just yet. So, blessings.
Yes. Thank you. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Very cool. Up next, we have Stephen.
Hello, felines.
James, you.
Greetings. How are you doing?
Yes, doing well.
Sweet. Thank you. Much love to you. I was just wondering if you can connect to all the astral dreams I've been having. I've been having a lot, just all down, up and down, different scenarios and situations, and just wondering, just give an update on what I've been doing or what you can share. Thank you.
Well, just removing a lot of the Archon grid that's here, but also preparing humans for what's to come. You are very much in the future, technically a time traveler. I do see mantis beings that travel with you, almost like your insect dog, almost. I mean, they're not dogs, but almost like they act like it sometimes. But they're assisting your vibration as you go through all this. They do work much with your spine to just keep your, because you connect to so much astral energy, your body can only handle so much. That's why the mantis are always around, rehabilitating you. Because you bring in, you're just bringing it. You're almost a weather system of energy here, as you probably know. So your dreams are a weather system of knowledge that you are implanting into the world for future use. So,
Yes, awesome, beautiful. I'll just leave it open for my second question. Just connect with any energies that wish to come through and give me a message. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I don't know why we see the energy of Tuesday, next Tuesday, some kind of significance there, or some kind of Tuesday has significance. So not going into details, just some kind of life change is on its way. It might not be necessarily in your physical, but it's definitely your astral is going to go up a notch. It seems it's already moving along quite a bit, but you are connected to many galactic beings on a yes. It just seems that more of your presence beings are getting closer here. Some of the beings that you're tapping into are their ships are coming closer to the Earth's surface, but of course they're not going to make themselves known. We might start feeling it here and there. They don't want to make themselves too well known here, but they're definitely around the oceans, mostly Pacific. So that's all we can say on that.
Sweet, awesome, man. Thank you. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I resonate with that too. I live here and I don't even want to make myself too well known.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, thank you for that. Up next, we have Marvin.
Greetings, fist bump of Andromedan felines. How y'all doing today?
Yes, thanks. Well,
for my first question, I would like to, if you could, I guess, facilitate uh, a question to my ancestors of any of my reincarnations, the one that's, I guess, prevalent to have that's willing to answer. Can you ask them what is it that they want me to do that, and what am I breaking out tradition that's disappointing them that make them want to be real physical? And is there a name of that ancestor?
Whether they don't want to be physical, is that what you're
Uh,
getting at?
no, it's just that I'm getting a lot of. I got feedback today that is something that I'm breaking out of tradition and stuff, but I'm just trying to get feedback for
Well, you're
them.
going more non-physical. So yes, you're changing your family's vibration and origins. So future generations in your family line have become less physical. So, and there's a lot of reptilian energy in your family line, of course. So that's probably when you feel some of your feedback. They're not disappointed, but you're here to elevate the family's energy.
Is this from within the mother lineage, the reptilian?
Yes. Mhm.
And she always calls me a reptilian. Now, can you ask them what's the deal with that?
Well, with the reptilian in your family, or
Nah, there's just a situation every time what's the name I think
well,
that when I see the signs like foaming from the sides of the mouth when she's
mhm.
angry or anything, just then she calls me talking about, oh, you're a reptilian. What is that? Is that like a reptilian type of joke, like a head game and shit?
Well, she remembers you as a reptilian being. You have a lot of Anunnaki in your family also. So your family is not. Yeah, it's just it's yeah. You just brought a lot of grounding reptilian energy into your family. So
that's
her intuitive abilities are tapping into it.
it is almost like I'm a little bit too calm. I should be tuned up like them, but they're not liking me being calm and collected
No,
like that.
well, you're healing it with Palladian connections. So yes, you're putting it into a lot of their aggressiveness.
Man. Is there a link? It's still my first question. I'll be real quick. Is there a name or a lineage that I could look at to the Anunnaki or reptilian type of hive? Does it originate from some type of place on this earth?
Africa, parts of
Uh,
Africa. They're not saying where.
uh, mm, is
They're
it like
not
the middle, top, or the south?
south, but they're still not Congo area. But they're not making it. Yeah, they're not gonna make it too clear.
I know where I research. I'll probably get my ass kicked for it. But for my second question, is there anything out there from Archangel Michael? Because I've kind of had him on my mind today that if he could give me, I guess, any type of big brother to little brother type of guidance, what I was going through today, is this type of a message they could give me?
But that you're unlocking much of your ancestry. Yes, you're healing the reptile energies, but you're basically helping your family become more galactic, as you know, and that will continue to do so. There's also Martian energies in your family, very very ancient though, extremely. I mean,
Well,
basically, your family came from another planet, and of
well, my
course they
brother told
became,
me.
shifting.
But my brother said he a couple of days ago he felt like in his astral he had a cyborg that looked like me that was in the bed, but he recognized it wasn't me.
Well, yeah, but that's another brother of his.
Oh,
So, but you've been a cyborg also at one time.
oh man. Okay, so it's Archangel Michael. This still with my question. Do I need to still keep going on with this contact thing, but I have to be ready for it to happen? That's why it haven't happened yet.
Well, you're still worrying about yourself. I mean, they'll show up when they need to, but right now you just continue to heal yourself. Contact. You're already making contact, so on a spiritual level, that's what matters most at this time.
Blessings, felines. I'm gonna send you guys a catnip and a cigar for you and stuff. Have fun.
Thank you. This is-
Okay, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we've got Michael.
Greetings, felines.
Yes, please.
Okay, of course, I don't talk to my daughter, and my ex-wife is extremely dark. And every time she calls me, it's like it's chaos, and that's the only time we can talk.
Mhm.
So she used to have 2 dogs, and the one that passed maybe 3 months ago, Max, he could not take her negativity, and plus he just pretty much went on. And my daughter, I think in the astral, is blaming her for it because it is her fault. So I just talked to my ex-wife, and she said that they have a bigger dog, and its name's Midnight, and it's like a Labrador or something like that, big black, young, but it's big. And she said it got hit by a car and it's dead, and my ex-wife is known to make up lies for no reason, like, and I'm just like, well, can I talk to my daughter because I won't bring that up? No, Michael, no, no. She don't want to talk to nobody. So could you just shed some light on this? Is it a lie? Is it,
Well, it's just to get your attention. It's not making clear if it's a liar. I mean, your ex-wife is hurting. She's kind of seeing her own problems. She's seeing that she has, I feel, addiction problems. So she's coming to you to heal. She's keeping your daughter out of it because she wants your attention. So, I mean, take what you can get. I mean, eventually you'll connect to your daughter eventually. But as for the canine dying, it's not really clear at this time. She's blocking our connection to it.
she can do that?
Well, right now we just say focus on her.
Okay.
Yeah, it's out of your control no matter what, it seems.
Yeah, but it's just stopping me from talking to my daughter, and it's
Well, she's going to continue to do that until you pay attention to her.
yeah.
So I know it's difficult, but you want to help people where there's a person that needs help.
Okay.
So it's another way of looking at it. Your daughter chose this. She knows what she's getting into. And at least your ex-wife is at least talking. So that's one step at least. No.
Yeah, and my second question is, are there any beings, the purple being from the 12th dimension that watches me, or anybody else have any good messages for me?
Well, yes, you're healing your father's vibration. He is improving, but there's still a lot of blockages that you're eventually going to see more of his connections to the lower realms. But you can also see the positive of it, but also it's time for the world does not need that energy. So the energy, the lower vibrations of the earth are kind of pulling it from him. He's kind of keeping this reality going. But as you're understanding more of him, you see him become more of light. So you're just there to remove a lot of blockages within him and become more clear over time.
Well, I was told that he was possessed.
Mm-hmm. More than that.
More than that, really? Could you? Is it archons?
It's a demonic connection. It's a demonic timeline, and you're there to heal it.
And of course, my meditations and my mom's can help get rid of it. But
that's why you're there.
Okay? So it's, as long as we do that, we shouldn't have anything to worry about, right?
Not really. Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, thank you so much. Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we have Silverclaw.
Well, hello, guys.
Yes, greetings.
So, my first question, should I buy an antivirus program? Because I have been getting random virus alarms that are quarantined, but it's from a free virus program.
Yes, or have other programs that also can find problems. There's other free programs you can get.
Would this random like virus alarm go away if I use the other ones that I already have now?
Yes, but you might have to just clean out your system altogether. It feels like you have a lot of unwantedness there.
Okay, so just do like a full cleaning. Okay, free cleaning. The full cleaning.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so my second question, any messages for me at this time?
Oh, you are, in our point of view, you are known as a crystal being. So you come here you go where you're needed. So you're going where pain is to heal it. And yes, you feel the pain of others. So you're seeing what people are not wanting to see of themselves. You know, they put negativity towards you, but they're not quite ready to see what their reflection, you know, they're reflecting out, but they're not willing to see what they're doing. So you reflect it back to them. That's why you are in the situations that you are in. As you understand more of your crystal connections, you'll be able to heal yourself. And you're doing that actually now. But you'll have more of an understanding of it in your future. From what we feel.
Wow, great. Thank you so much.
Blessings.
Okay, very nice. Blessings. Up next, I lost my list. I have Hazel's questions. Her first question, she says, "Hello, Andromeda and felines. This morning in Astral, I saved a child from drowning. This child was both my brother and my son at the same time in terms of energy. It was very confusing. Do you have any thoughts on this?"
Well, it feels well. We'll tell you what we get. Yes, a future lifetime, a future setting. So it is going to be kind of cryptic. It's not going to make itself completely clear, but you did so that's like that major connection to that soul. So it's reasonably your brother's energy there because it's very there's a lot of similarities, but it's mostly your like a future son is what we're seeing. So basically, you're tapping into a future lifetime that's actually going on right now. So you help that lifetime achieve what it's trying to achieve.
Okay, very interesting. Right, because everything is happening right now, past, present, and future, in a sense.
Yeah, so this gets confusing.
Yeah. For her second question, I'm wondering about the stone beings who have visited me. They often take me under or into the water. Last time, a male stone being showed me a large curved arch underwater, and I'm not sure where it leads. Do you have any thoughts on these beings and what they are trying to show or teach me?
Well, I tell you, well, before we go into that, there's a lot of the astral realms are kind of they're not closing off, but they're not making themselves too well known right now because Earth's going through a transformation at this time. So that's might be why you're not always making the connection that you're used to. But this is only temporary. But yes, underwater it just shows that under the I would say the underwater pyramids are actually activating more. And you're part of the activation. So you've been brought there to we see pyramid energies, what we see. They're very much actually buried underneath the C4 also. Yeah, it's like crystal energies there. So just it's always going to be kind of a mystery as you're connecting to it, as you do. But yeah, decoding what you're seeing just is not. Yeah, but that's the vibration we're seeing at this time.
Okay, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we have Christy.
Yes, Hayden wanted to ask a question first.
Yes, please.
Hi, Ivan.
Yes.
Any
Sure.
messages for me?
He has any messages for him? Yes.
He is teaching other aliens, alien dialect. how to connect with humans, beings that refuse to talk to humans or deal with them altogether. So, whereas he's Hayden's at usually at a 12th dimensional level, probably higher at times. He's very much a teacher of the higher realms, and that's why he's having trouble communicating in this reality because that's such a different frequency. So he's just bringing other universal beings here closer to the Earth. You can probably feel a change.
I've been any
Say
message.
thank you.
Say thank you. Say thank you.
Okay, and my question is about the cats. Do I have any messages from the felines?
Yes, as a feline being, you stopped a lot of fights.
Or the tough, like
Yes.
like kitty,
I mean,
Shiva?
a lot of it was about felines. Yes, a lot of it was relationship related. They all tried to date each other, things like that, as you would say on your planet. So you're known to, quiet down a lot of ruckus. I mean, some feline beings they feel like they can do anything they want, and that's true. And you're just there you make peace with a lot of them. And this is on a ship. I mean, you're on a ship with feline beings, and they start fighting each other. I imagine you can imagine what that feels like sometimes. It's like you're trying to be peaceful.
Was that like a big tiger looking cat?
Oh, you've had a lioness connection, but you have a lioness with a lot of fur hair.
Oh, yeah.
Like even a mohawk, something like that.
Cool.
So very elaborate, powerful energies there. But yes, you had a lot of times as a tiger though. But the lioness seems to be because that's like more calmer. The tiger is more like the warrior.
Yeah.
Bobcats are kind of warriors. The lion is more, we're here to make peace.
Yeah, like staying calm and be leading by an example kind of leader person.
They're not there to. That's why the tiger is usually more vicious one. That's what they're designed for. The lion is more just watching the land and trying to be peaceful as much as possible.
Yeah, so, I can see that. Your cat was talking to the Andromedan feline. Ivan is channeling.
Yes. Yes, you can say that one speaking right now. Yeah. Yes.
I could hear him a while ago. Thank you, Ivan.
Thank you, Ivan. Say love you. Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, thank you. Blessings. Up next, we have James.
Hello.
Yes, James.
You tell me who's around me and any messages from them or from yourselves.
The beings that are you have some wider Andromedan energies. Well, the reason why were in your location is to heal the government, to assist to become more galactic, more Andromedan, some palladium. If there seems like a lot of Andromeda energies you're working on. Basically, more of a peaceful vibration. You do connect to crystalline energies to just stop the fight. There is a peaceful area there, from what I can see, and it's done on purpose. Of course, it's done because it can spread out. It's like it has a hub there. People are just calm, and the idea is to send out vibrations throughout the state, the country. It's showing a good representation of how the world can be. There's actually a galactic meetup there too, meaning the galactic beings can actually have interactions with humans. They technically do, just people don't see them. So basically, you're there for like a diplomatic connection there. It's more of a neutral, just for neutral vibrations. Let's put it that way. Lessons.
Is that why we have this constant clouds, which is very strange for here? It's sunny in spring and summer here, but it's been very cloudy. Oh, and also,
a lot of ships. Yeah, a lot of ships there.
And my hands since about July 4th, it's like they're a permanent portal or ball of fire. Can you tell me what's going on with them?
Yes, this is a more positive timeline is being open. You're just feeling it's just your chakras within your hand is picking it up. and just continue that vibration. So for some, yes, the world might become more boring than it already is, but the idea is to heal the conflict here. And healing conflict is just sending out love, basically. That's what's happening right now. Of course, you can't always see it worldwide, but it is. Many reject those vibrations. That's why. So. Well, your hand also. Let's say that from what we see, one of your hands. Where there were like crystal gems, like where you have the the glove, the power gauntlet type of situation, and you did have like a at one time like it was like a source of a lot of your power. So you kind of like remembering it, you could say.
Yeah, it does feel like I have gems on my wrist.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. Those are that's your connection to the cosmos. Where yes, you did not need a ship or anything, you just appeared and disappeared. Yeah. So connection to your origins.
Thank you.
Very cool. Thank you for that. Blessings. Up next we have E. Yeah, you here? She may have stepped away. So for the time being, we'll move on to Annie.
Hi, greetings.
Greetings.
Do you have any messages from the felines? Because I have a cat that's never left my house since like a year ago, and I'm wondering why the cat is here.
Well, a protector, of course. Also, it has conversations with the birds. So it's basically just bringing a vortex around you. Yeah, it's just like like, I'll watch out for it. So it does seem like the cat kind of pushes away reptilian vibrations that show up every now and then. But they also want to see what you're up to, astrally, because so the cat goes into your astral plane, assisting your home. You might see your house or where you live astrally, possibly. Of course, it's gonna look a lot different. So.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
thanks.
I believe you called that cat there. By the way.
Of course I did.
They don't just show up for the heck of it. So
is that how I'm connected to the felines, or is that just?
Well, that's one of. I mean, it's just that you have connections to canines also. It's just that your feline connection is just a more tame vibration. You don't have to go out there and take care of the cat and things like that. If it was a canine, it'd be like, oh, I gotta feed him, I gotta bring him in, I gotta do this and that. But the cat usually takes care of themselves usually. But yes, it is a reminder to yourself. Eventually, you might see cat beings if you necessarily need to see that. So.
Oh, that's cool. Bring them on. Okay, thank you. And the second question is, should I do more quantum healings in the near future or start learning how to channel? I feel a connection to learning how to do that.
I feel like channeling would be healthy. You can do both. Channeling does seem like it's something that your soul is looking for at this time. Yeah. Messages from the divine that's necessary, yes. Now the time, it does feel like the time is right. Your heart chakra seems to be ready. So, and it can be just a general message. It doesn't have to be anything at times it will be deep, but sometimes a deep connection can be kind of overwhelming at times. So sometimes just a gentle vibration from the astral is all that people need. So just to give more clarity of just what that energy feels like.
Yeah.
Because I've always forgotten what that feels like. I forgot what it feels like to have peace. I mean, some people connect to peace, but if you're on a Caribbean island, you can feel it.
Yeah.
But living in a city, it's difficult to feel that because there's so many agendas.
Okay, great. Thank you. Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Thank you. Okay, we have E back with us.
Yes, greetings. Yes. Go ahead.
Liz.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Greetings. On Thursday the 1st, I saw this sky right above the mountain where I live, and I thought that it was a message, actually, and I hope you can see that. And later, a friend of mine said that it could be HARP. What do you say?
Well, there is a galactic presence there. But yeah, some of the HARP energies is the HARP affects more of the earthquake energies. They're mostly underground. That's where they're trying to shift the Earth's vibration timelines. Really, it's timeline related, really what it comes down to it. So they're trying not to shake the Earth too much, but they're just trying to get things to go their way. Like the ley lines, that's what they're affecting. But there is a galactic presence there also.
Right.
That's protecting it. So there's a little bit of both.
They weren't HARP clouds, right?
No.
My second question is about the sky too, because I always look at the sky here and I take out my telescope if I see anything. And last night I saw a very bright light, was quite low, and I focused on it with my basic telescope, and it was a circular light that was fixed. So it wasn't like a star, because stars twinkle and they have different colors. What do you think it was? Could it have been a ship? Because it's not there tonight. And if it were a star, it would be there tonight again.
Yeah, it's more like a Palladian light ship that was monitoring your area. There is a Zeta presence there where you live. Of course, there's Zeta presence everywhere. But I believe they were seeing what other beings were up to at that time. So they were called there, you could say.
Okay, so it was a ship.
Yeah, they're protecting the area though.
Okay, fantastic. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we have Crystal.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
My first question is, over the weekend, I wanted to know whether I had an energy attack or not, because I was in bed for 2 days, unable to get out of bed for no apparent reason.
Well, yes, through the astral. Yes, through your dream state. So it's actually clearing out a lot of low frequencies here. Okay. It's like what they show is you turn into like a ball of sun energy. You turned into it. You kind of depleted yourself as you're clearing out low frequencies. So yeah, they definitely you see. So you hit a main energy source of low frequency. So they see you as a energy of light, though.
Oh, so was I the one doing the clearing, or the clearing was
you were doing the clear? You were doing the clearing, yes.
So I depleted myself by doing the clearing.
Yeah, wore you out, yes.
And was I clearing Earth or some other planet?
The Earth. Yeah, some other planet. They don't need it. I mean, they need it, but this world needs it more.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know I had that kind of power.
Yes, you'll notice that over time. But yes, they don't want you to know your power. That's why.
Wow.
Yeah. You do that quite frequently. You do that frequently, but not at that degree.
Oh, I see. So, I mean, did I learn anything from that, or am I supposed to learn anything from that? Because I'm just trying to put that into context.
Here, it's just that. What do you feel from the Earth now? Do you feel like it's going in? So you can technically see the future at times. You can feel the timelines at least. You can feel the vibrations. Like
that's not the first time I've heard that.
Yeah,
I've heard that before. I can
feel a positive timeline. Yeah, so it's like you might feel this energy attack, and technically it was, but it's like trust your feelings. Where do you feel like the world's going? Where do you feel like you are? What do you see yourself as? Not just a human, but what comes to mind?
I feel very sad for the world today.
Yes, but we understand. But focus on what you what you are though. But yes, that
Okay.
is good though. But that is good that you're doing that though.
Okay. And any messages for me from the feline?
Well, yes, you're hoping. So the reason why you feel sad for humanity is that yes, they make many wrong turns,
Mm-hmm.
and they keep thinking it's the right turns.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're going on. They feel like they're on. A lot of people do feel like they're on vacation actually, but they make so many mistakes, but they justify their mistakes.
Mm.
So you're just here to steer it. Why don't you go this way? It's like, oh, but because the propaganda pulls them into another way.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll get more of you're going to understand more of the human consciousness for sure. As you understand it now, you'll go deeper into it. Yeah, it might make you more frustrated in some regard, but you'll learn to heal that.
When I was in the hospital bed, I saw like a rectangular sun mixed with fire over me
Mm-hmm.
over
Yes,
the weekend.
yes, that's you.
Oh,
Yeah, you're seeing yourself.
wow, interesting. Oh,
Yeah.
So does anyone see me in that light, or is it just me who sees me in that light?
Well, the higher dimensional beings see that. So humans don't really will see that. Some might feel it from you.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends. If they're at your same frequency, yeah, they'll see it. But those people are not around usually.
Oh,
So
interesting. Blessings.
lessons.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we have April.
Greetings.
Yes, please.
Thank you for being here. Just wanted to ask about my feline connections. Hopefully, well, I know I have a lot of connections through cats here. My aunt runs a cat shelter, and me and my family have rescued so many cats. I've given so much to the cats over the years. It's ridiculous. Tons of strays. Also, I'm a wildlife rehabilitator for squirrels and raccoons. So just wanted to get some messages from the felines about that.
Well, yes, there's been a disconnect between canine and feline. You've had difficulties with feline beings in the past as a feline energy. So, of course, I believe you're still part of that balance at this time. But basically, so that's like why your connection to the cats is your Weirin connections. It's just because you know the world needs them. So you added that to your mission to just assist them in any way you can because you know how important they are. Of course, you can't save everybody. You can do canines, bunny rabbits. You just chose one that you can get along with because some canines can probably show some of their intentions. Like, God, is that what you're thinking right now? So, basically, canines are a little more docile, more calmer vibration. Let's put it that way. Less agendas. Some canines have a lot of agendas. Of course, cats do too, but it's like you can still work with them a little bit better than the canine beings. So
yeah, they're more independent. I like that.
Yeah, exactly. It's just that for this lifetime it works. The canines feels like you're fighting with them sometimes. Like, oh.
I trained hunting dogs for a while. That was a lot of work. Puppies.
Yeah. Well, the thing about the canines, because you've seen them in human form, I mean, they incarnate as a human, then sometimes they're aggressive or whatever, or they think they're a stud or whatever it is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that. So.
All right, that makes a lot of sense. And then for my next question, what have I been doing in the astral lately? I haven't had any dreams in a while since I asked about my last one. So just wondering what I was up to.
Well, it seems like there's a lot of dragon energies that you're working on at this time.
Still, yeah.
And there's Andromedan vibrations. Just I feel like there's a astral war going on. And that's why the world is kind of quiet at this time.
Yeah, it is.
Because the astral is busy, but the world needs to stay still for right now. Nothing too dramatic. Some things might happen here and there, but just kind of keep things steady as the astral finally balances itself because it's out of control at this time. Because new timelines are being brought here. It's just so it feels like there's an artificial intelligence energy. It feels like you're healing or trying to keep away from this planet. It feels like.
Yeah. Okay.
The artificial intelligence that wants to take over society. In some ways, it already is. So,
Yes, it is.
So that's what. Yes. So yeah, some of those things is just best not to remember, but you might start remembering here and there. What's necessary. So,
Okay. Blessings. Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay, thank you. Up next, I have Braden's questions. His first question, he says, "Greetings and blessings. Do you have any messages for me?"
yes, you feel more complete. Of course, you have still a journey to discover, but you're at more of a balanced level than you have been in the past. And you're not always gonna have all the answers because you used to actually have the answers very quickly, where things would go, who to be, what's going on. But in this lifetime, you need the mystery for soul growth, and it's an adventure. Obviously, there's more to that, but also your incarnation here is about relationships. You haven't always had that. I mean, sometimes you already, we can say, creating new relationships. Let's put it that way. Because some of these people you've interacted with here, but it's on a personal level, you haven't connected to in a long time, it seems.
Okay, thank you. Second question. Are there any other pertinent messages for me? Thank you.
Yes, you are. As you know, you're protecting the Earth around the moon. Yeah, you do a lot of moon work. You might not be aware of it, but due to your location where you live, your connection, it's just so you don't get bothered too much by the Earth, too much. There's actually a force field around you, from what I can see. Because you're working inner Earth also. Yeah, you're underground, inner Gartha Earth, however you want to look at that. That's really where you're incarnate. That's really what your main connection is, really. So you're above ground, but you're really underground, because you probably feel a lot of that. So where that's going, you just let your mind. It's very elaborate. It's very it's very animated. There's a lot going on with that. So it's not just you're underground, just in a tunnel. No, it's a whole another reality there. So that's just...
Okay, very interesting. Blessings. Up next, we have Tristan.
Greetings, felines.
Yes, greetings.
My first question is about my mother and the cat she is taking care of. Mishka. She's just there temporarily. She loves Mishka, and she said the first night that she was there, my mother lay down and Mishka went on top of her, and my mother said she felt this incredible energy that just went right through her all the way. Mm-hmm. A very physical feeling. Can you tell me more about that?
Well, Feline is your mother's sister, your mother.
Oh.
So it feels like she's there too long. I mean, she's just there, for temporary.
Yeah.
She's there too long. You feel that your mother probably remember Feline. Who knows anything? She's there to open up your mother's energy, basically.
Okay.
That's where it needs to be, and when she's time to go. So she'll still continue to work with your mother's vibration, but it's like you're getting reintroduced to each other. So your mother had a lot of blockages, so that was good. Just have more peace. She's been kind of torturing herself a little bit. So.
Oh yeah, the story of her and my life. Yeah.
Well, she brings in problems that she doesn't need. She's still learning how not to do. She worries about everybody.
Oh my God. Yeah, you know my mother. I see. Yeah. Okay, my second question is about dream, half state, whatever, connecting, and it was with this tall, like, woman, kind of made of straw, that was doing kind of magic tricks, and it kind of was on a loop, and it always ended with, she did this thing in my mouth with it was like putting a wire around my tooth or something. It always ended with that, and I was trying to pull it out and couldn't. It was like, oh, I'm trapped with this, and I couldn't get rid of it. Could you tell me, was that anything about that?
Well, it says your connection to the earth. So it might seem like it's your tooth, but it's really just your grounded to the earth's energy. Kind of like trying to lift out. It feels like you're trying to move a timeline or trying to elevate things, and you are doing it. Just might not be happening as fast as you like it to. So it's like people would say would like it's like dealing with this person like pulling teeth. It's kind of like so I feel like you're trying to elevate into a new timeline is what I see there.
Okay.
And I don't know what timeline that is, but it feels like you're just trying to make a change and it's not happening as you like it to. That's what you should.
Okay. Great. Thank you. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up last this evening is me. Thank you again for coming in.
Yes. Blessings.
Blessings. For my first question, it seems like Astral is a running theme tonight. Everyone's having, amplified experiences. The same with me. Says I'm starting to remember different experiences in Astral, and from what I can remember, it feels like normal life, but with a twist. It's sort of like simulated scenarios where I'm in puzzle situations or on scavenger hunts, searching for something to fix problems that I can't remember when I wake up. Can you share more on what I've been busy with in Astral lately and how my progress is in remembering more?
Well, I feel like it's trying to how to fix the Earth, as you probably feel that in your physical too.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're here to. It's like what energy can I bring from Astral so people will start remembering themselves? They don't have to be in this problem paradox anymore. So you're always looking for a way of assisting, and some of it works for some people, some of it doesn't. It's almost like you're a chemist. Something like that.
Is it like trying to find practical solutions that are relatable for people to understand?
Yes, you do a lot of energy. It's almost like you bring pixie dust to the planet.
Yeah, but disguised in normal life situations, in a sense.
Yes. There are some politicians that feels like you're healing. It's like, stop blocking our progress.
Yeah, for real.
You don't mean you have to connect to that, but you might. But there's so many blocking progress here. You're trying to figure out a solution for. It's like how to wake up humanity basically. That's what you're working on.
Yeah, I would say it gets boring with nobody to talk to about these things. I want more like-minded people, So I want to free more minds to be able to, bounce ideas off of.
What we see is that the spiritual community. We don't have a timeline of when, but we'll hit the big time. It's already kind of there, sort of, but it's not really in your zeitgeist of, normal. You hear about psychics, but you don't hear about really secret space program type of people. I mean, you hear it, but I feel like there's going to be a scandal that's going to bring it into the mainstream. Is what we see. You know how your world works.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they won't pay attention unless it's on TV.
It's a big drama queen here. Not for everybody. People like their drama. They're programmed to like drama. They like life's a TV show. That's why humans are creating drama for themselves all the time. It's like they're, other beings are actually pushing humans to do it. Can you get this person to be doing that? It's like a soap opera here.
Yeah, right. Reality TV show called Life.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for that. Appreciate that. For my second question, I haven't spoken private channeling about diamond energy. I resonate with that information on this, and I get an image of a diamond crystal heart body connected to the energetic grid of the planet. Can you share more on my connection with the diamond ray energy?
Well, yes, that's like your origin energies. There is an Andromedan connection to that also. So it's basically cutting through. It's like creating realities, basically. Everyone has their reality creation abilities. So you're bringing that kind of like that energy field here currently. And of course, it gets rejected, but it's like a flower being itself. So the diamond vibration you're not too sure what it is. Like, is it gonna bring too much here? Is it gonna cause trouble here? Like, even if you have good intentions, it can still cause difficulty, especially people. Because your diamond energy can actually come into the earth and heal a lot of people, but those that are not ready to heal can cause them to go even darker, actually. So it can happen because some are just not ready to let go of their darkness. So Like when somebody's in the room happy, and some people are get more angrier.
Right, because I guess they don't want to break the chain too easily because
No,
they won't learn the
exactly.
lesson and they'll have to repeat it again and get even
Right.
angrier, having to go through the same lessons
Yes.
again. Right.
Because you can basically bring that, and some of it's Arcturian connected. It has many connections, but it feels like it's an Arcturian like gift, you can say, of basically remembrance. Like, well, we see it as like a crystal orb. What we see, it's almost like around your, over your head, actually.
The crystal orb spiral energy around it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could feel that. I don't see it, but I feel it, and then I visualize it through meditation, and then it makes it even more, intense the vibration.
So you can use it to heal yourself, and you can use it to heal humanity. But humanity is not, I just say, it's not really ready to heal. Not yet. It's the world has to have some major life changes for people to start letting go. The manipulators have the wizards here have to let go of their wizardry. The ones that keep humanity hypnotized. I mean, they might show up as a corporation, but it's really just magic. Really, it comes down to it. And some of it's Babylon magic. I mean, they'll take any form. They'll take any form that works. They don't care what it is. They're proving to the universe I can control this society.
Yeah, Babylon seems to switch between New York and L.A. and Washington. Yeah,
New York, San Francisco, India. Was it Bali or something like that?
Yeah, it's not stationary. It likes rotating around the planet.
Yes. Oh, yes. It's because it's wizard. It's sorcery.
Right. All right. Well, thank you for that, and thank you again for your assistance this evening.
Yes.
Blessings.
Yes, blessings to you all, and your healing energies with canines and felines. Of course, you do have canine and feline differences here. Of course, you just don't see it on the physical. But if you saw who's the feline people, who are the canine people, that would get people. Of course, you have reptilian people here also. People that chuckle, actually. So, blessings. Right. All right. Blessings, everyone. All right. Have a good night.